Ah.
Hi, I'm Mr. Mallum, and I produced I Try. Get it now on Spotify.
No, I'm coughing.
No, teasing.
Okay,
Yeah, okay, let's do it.
I'm gonna
Do it all in
I'm
one
gonna do it
time.
all over again.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Merinda. No! Ow! All right, again.
Take 3.
Okay, we have time. Tick.
Okay.
Hello everyone, I'm Merinda, and I'm here today with Ebrahim Mallum. He's an amazing. Oh no, shit!
I'm a mid.
He's a mid producer. We need to chat. Why am I thinking that this is like a hectic thing? It should have been live. It would have been easier.
Yeah, live. Imagine you click live by mistake. I'm teasing.
How's it, everyone? I'm Merinda, and today I'm here with Ebrahim Mallum, who is the producer behind the track I've recently released, I Try. And I thought today would be a really good opportunity to just chat to him a little bit about what we did on the track and how it all came to happen.
Yes.
To be.
Yeah.
So I remember coming to you some time back last year.
Mm-hmm.
Was last year. It happened
Yes.
a long time ago.
I don't think it could have happened in this. Yes.
So we have this really cool relationship, connection. We like to laugh and we get each other along the way. Sometimes I'm a little delayed, but I get there. Anyway, so we did the track. I think we recorded the track April last year. June.
Let's say that.
Yeah. No, we didn't. I'm
Okay,
lying.
See, I would have just gone with it.
I think I came to
can't
you.
remember.
I came to you and then I said I wanted to do this cover.
Mm-hmm.
It's something that was, in my things to do that for a long time. But I didn't want it to sound like Macy Gray, but we didn't want to take away, obviously,
Yes.
legally from the original track. So that's what I did. So I left it to Ebrahim to come up with just a basic track, right?
Yes.
So, and then he left the music with me for a very, very long time.
Yes.
And there was a couple of challenges along the way. Vocally, I must say, I also had some invasive surgery last year on my mouth. So there was a long break. But then came back and then we decided to then record the track. So yeah, maybe you can take us through the process.
The process. Okay. Okay, so
of
you
recording.
wanted to do a cover of the Macy Gray song I Try, and then we wanted to do something different.
Yes.
Macy Gray's version is very kind of slow, kind of very moody kind of feel. And I of course wanted to just make it a bit more upbeat.
Yeah.
When I say upbeat, it's not fast. We're like going like 4 to the floor. Yeah. Going to the clubs now. So just kind of speed it up slightly.
Yeah.
And also just change the feel of it and give it a bit more of a slight bit of a funk to it. I apologize for the noises in the background, okay? It's still school holidays and my kids are.
Yes.
Anyway.
This is real. This is real case scenario.
Yes. So yeah, and then so I wanted to add like a cool little funk bass line, and so add some organs and clavs and stuff, like typical funk instruments. Just to give it a bit more of a bounce rather than just kind of having the song carry with the melody and that moody feel.
Yeah.
So get the message or sing get the message of the song across, but also give it a bit of a more of a. You get it?
Yeah. Yeah. Do you get it?
Yeah.
No, but I really enjoyed it. I mean, I think even when we were in the process of recording it that day when we did it, and I think we did it in August. I think we recorded in August, end of August.
We'll go with that.
Let's just say we can't remember. We don't know.
Yeah.
But it happened last year.
Yes, sometime.
But even when I was here with you in studio and we recorded the track, I think that I also had to partition the Macy Gray elements versus the Merinda element, because the idea here was for me vocally to not emulate Macy Gray, because we wanted it to be authentic Merinda, and it would obviously negatively influence the actual your production as well, and we didn't want it to sound like that. Of course, we have it's a cover, so we couldn't take away from it, but I rather wanted to enhance it.
Yes.
So what I did vocally was went back to the song and sang the song with more feeling, right? Not to take away from the original artist, of course, but to really put my stamp of identity on it.
Yes. Sort of like your interpretation of how you wanted to convey the song.
Yeah. And what we did was we really had to work on the song for a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
Because we got day jobs,
Yes.
Most of us. This is a full-time artist.
Oh yeah, no. This is my job.
This is his job.
She's in my office at the moment.
But excuse the cough. I had flu over Christmas and New Year, so I'm recovering. No.
But things going around these days, you can't be.
You don't know.
Yeah.
Mutations.
Yeah.
But just to come back to the song, so what we really did was, if you listen to, and I hope you have listened to the song, but we have really emphasized emotion in the track vocally more than anything else, and so that the song could really stand out, and in that way you as the listener could relate to the song in your own way, and not that we mimic something else that was already done 22 something years ago, when the original song was released. So and what was really exciting for me, and I'm sure you enjoyed it as well, especially when we did it here in studio, was when we put the ad-libs in, because we really worked really hard. So we worked really hard to really get the outro of that song to stand out, and that's the most in. Yeah,
I think we had more than 2 sessions.
We had
just to get some parts right.
Yeah, and it was exciting because now we were not mimicking something. We were actually creating something, and so that really completed the rendition of I Try, which I think is so excited. And then the best part, I think, was then the weights. The weights, because Ebrahim takes his time.
I do.
He takes his time to do the mastering, the post-production work.
When things don't feel right, or when things don't sound right, I'm like, let me take a day away from this.
Yes, that's what he did.
And I'll do other work, and I'll just stop working for a few days and then get back to it. Because I always feel that if you're going to force it just for the sake of a deadline, you're gonna end up with something that's going to sound forced.
Yeah.
And I'm all about delivering something that feels right. So I know I do, and you're not the only one. There are many artists who would. I mean, aside from that, we had this crazy period of hectic load shedding.
Yeah.
Which just destroyed my work schedule,
and for those,
I had to cram things in short spaces.
For those of you that's in the other parts of the world, load shedding is just another word for rolling blackouts. Like I would imagine in the US, you guys have that. So that's what he's referring to. We have them.
And I think there was a period also where, I don't know if it was with your song, where I told you we were without power for about 5 days.
Oh, that was crazy. So
because load shedding actually caused it. There was a fault. And
and then it was a complete blackout. So it was no rolling blackout. It was just a blackout.
Yeah. So
but it was okay.
But I mean,
it was okay.
So aside from getting the song right and getting it right until it feels right, there were other influences, external influences. External. I won't say influences. Influences.
It is influences,
Yes,
yeah.
influenced negatively.
Yes.
Let's just say that.
But I think in either way, it really worked out fine. I think I sometimes get very impatient, but it's normal. He knows. Did you see Rose?
Patience and understatement. Yeah.
But I've learned. For 2024, we're going to do things differently. So when did you send it? I think you sent it in the middle of the night, right?
I can't even remember. To be
He
honest
doesn't.
with you.
I do. He sent it in the middle of the night. I was laying in my bed, and
okay.
and then I think you sent it to me in the evening, and then I listened to it, and then that's usually what I do when he sends me the track.
Yeah.
And then I just go, I just become a ball of emotion. It's so beautiful. But then the more I listen to it, I could be a little bit more objective.
Yes.
Right? So then I think after a day or so, we connected and communicated.
Yes. So that's the initial reaction to the song.
Yes.
And I'm like, yes. And then 2 days later, could we? Could we? How about no. You cried when you listened to the song. Go with your initial feeling. I'm teasing. Yeah.
Yeah. So what I then did was I listened to it a few times.
Yeah.
And then I literally think everything was beautiful. It was perfect. But I think what I did request was to swap a couple of things around. I think they were literally just 2-3 things. There wasn't
Wasn't anything
that we took away from the production.
Yeah.
The production was perfect.
Of course.
Yeah, I was so, but yeah, and then you sent it to me, and then that was the final piece of the puzzle, and it was just awesome.
Yeah.
And then I really took my time to actually get the song onto or to get the song released. And I just relaxed. I kind of forgot about it. It was in my personal playlist. It wasn't on any official streaming.
Yeah.
You know, the song literally just grew with me. And then I did a shoot up in Pretoria and Joburg for the artwork for the cover of the track. Took my time with the release, and then when I felt okay, we're ready, then I quickly went. No, it did take a few weeks, but the song was then released, and was released on the 27th of December last year. So if you haven't had a chance to check it out, please go and download the track, or stream it on Spotify or any of the other streaming platforms, the major ones. It's available on everywhere. So check it out now. Click there. Now. Do it.
Yes, no, you must tell them. That's nonsense.
And yeah, share it with your friends and with your followers. It's a really, really, really cool cover. I think we haven't heard anything. It's a cover of its own. I mean, we've kind of like swept the internet. Yeah. I did to see if there was anything remotely close to what we created.
Yeah. It had to be something, as you said, uniquely you, in a sense.
Yeah.
Your version of the song.
Yeah.
So we didn't want to do a cover of a song that has already been, if it's already been done in a certain way.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
So go check out I Try. Thank you, Ebrahim.
There is no try.
Just do.
Listen to it. Yes. Okay.